Well, welcome back to the Contractor series. I might make this one slightly longer. I'll do this as a harvest mission. We'll do it at the other end of the map, I think. This shouldn't take too long, he says, hopefully. I'm always saying things, hopefully. Quite often I'm disappointed, but there. It's down. Get that on the right bit. Let's try and remember what the controls are I need. Oh, we'll have a look in here. Because let's have a look. I'm going to come out of the cab for a moment. Oh, because I can't see the lines, can I? I have to put the lines up. If not, I haven't got a hope in hell of seeing them. I think we want to go one over. I think this should be a little bit better. That looks a bit more like it. Right, let's go for this. Forward and away we jolly well go. Well, we missed a bit on the outside, but if we need to, we'll come and do it at the end. This, of course, is Mercury Farm. This is where we are at the moment for a couple of 3 weeks more. Then we'll find another one. I've got one lined up in America. Then I'm going to get down to Maypole for a short visit, I think. I've been ignoring Maypole. Come round here. I'm not going to worry too much about the lines here. Better. This is just to get the ends done more than anything. I was getting the cab, I think, for a little while, but you can't see much, of course. I am using the new mod with the indoor camera mod, so it automatically, when you tab to a vehicle, you automatically end up inside the vehicle, which I prefer. As you know, I'm very much someone who likes driving in the cab rather than out of it. Let's do what we can. I'm going to use these lines more as a guide, I think. It might be quicker. And we're going to miss most of it. This is our own tractor. The first bit of kit we've got. Own tractor, on spray gear. Way out, that's better. Yep, that should do it. One of the problems is you cannot see where you've been, so I'm going to come out of cab, so I stand a small chance of seeing where I'm meant to be. But it is hard once the stuff starts to grow to actually see where you've been. I think about it here, but it looks like I'm going to back her up. Yeah, that harvest mission at the other end of the map, which we may just try. Well, this end of the map, but it's got to be delivered to the other end of the map. We're going to put that on there and just see for a little while how well things go. We'll have a quick look, see how we're doing on this. This is the one we're on. Oh, we're 59%, ain't going to take long. And we'll take this back then to our base at the garage and pick up the other contract. Do some more fertilising missions next week. There'll be a lot of fertilising missions. Solo, it's probably the best bet. Stand more chance of getting those complete in good time than you do anything else, I find anyway. I want to try and see where the hell we've been. And so that is the problem with the contracts. Once stuff starts to grow, you can't honestly see which bits you've done. Well, you can see, but it takes some spotting And I think we've missed a row out here as well. Easier to do fertiliser missions on a bare field. Far easier. 77, no, we're not too far. We know we've got the end to do. We come down about, well, I see what's happening. We've got ourselves gone a bit too tight there and got ourselves caught on the fence. Not very quicker not to use anything on this. Courseplay works well with this. I can tell you that. I've done a little bit on other maps off screen where I use Courseplay almost 100% for contracts. Well, start. Oh, 91%. Yeah, we have missed quite a bit here. We'll go down the other end. We know we missed that other end. We'll just do that first then. See if we can find where else we missed. Ah, hello. Forget where I found a bit. Forget about going down the other end. We just go across here. That should. If you do this right, because you can make a lot of money on fertiliser missions, not the way I'm doing it. You do tend to waste so much. But I decided on this one I'm going to try and make my base at Maypole, get all the equipment I need, then take what bits I want to whichever farm is calling out for some help. And golly, if they need me for help, they are in trouble. Oh yeah, we've got a little bit more. 6% more to do. Just cannot see where we've been, where we haven't been. We do the bit we know we missed, which is down here. We know we missed not a large amount of this edge, but we missed some of this edge. That may be enough to tip it over. It's only 94. Oh, 94, yeah, we have missed a big bit somewhere, but where? Almost went into Romeo and Juliet then. Now, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Hey, you'd think I'd be well read, wouldn't you? You'd be wrong. I just pick up little bits. Mind you, my case comes at next week for picking up a lot of little bits. This looks like there's a bit I missed. There's a huge area here. Even I can see that now. I think this will do at 97. 98, that'll do. Fold it all up, get inside the cab, and let's beggar off home. Wait for this to fold right up. Oh, just take off the lines. That's better. Yeah, so I might make this slightly longer than normal. I've got no long video, I don't think, for this week. Even the Motorsport Manager is down to half an hour. That's because there's no racing that. If you follow that series, you'll already found that out. It's somewhat full of how brilliant I am because I just won the championship. And let's set the car up for next season. But then again, you all knew how brilliant I was. Wait for the comments. Also, I made a decision. I haven't had any comments about it on the Blitzing series. I'm going back to MR on that, which, well, as near as I can, it will be full MR, because there's 1 or 2 bits which are definitely not MR that I've got, which I must use, or rather I want to use. Let's get ourselves back to our base and we'll go and pick up the other bits and pieces. We need money. The best things in life might be free, but as the Beatles said, give me money. What they said as they sung. Right, I'm going to park this off here. Right, hop out of the cab. And we will save and contact, collect that. That's 2,000, not too bad. No, it was 58, I believe I wanted. If that's still here, of course. The harvest mission. 36, no, 36. That was. This one. I'm certain that was this one. Just check where 58 is. Yeah, this is the one. And that should be corn. Maize. To me, I keep forgetting you. This is on here, right. We need to borrow the stuff here. There it is. I use this a lot, this equipment. And we've got one which isn't a dolly here. Where's the tractor for it? I'm also going to try and use follow me. Yeah, so I've got follow me on here. This, after I said we should really want it, it turned up on the same day as I was making the episode. But, well, that's not. That's all. Wait. Don't think there's a wait for this. I'll just hook this up. And we know it's going to be close enough because this is a manual attach mod, which you don't have to be very close to get. I'm going to come out of cab so just for backing up anyway. Oh, I almost ran her over. Better with the combine, I suppose. Doesn't look like there's any PTO on this. Some of these have PTOs and some don't. Some of them you have to come in from odd angles to get to. Can't see one there. Right, well, let's set this off down here. About there should do it. And we'll follow with this. If it works. I hope it works. I haven't tried the new follow me out and I can't remember what the controls are. I hope that they're showing up here. No, they're not. What's that? Hold on. Manual attach. Select tools. What used to be Control F. It still is. Whoa. That brings them all up. That should do it. Now the big fun's going to be here that it doesn't as yet recognise other traffic. So this could be interesting. I'll come out of the cab. So I'm going to let those go first. Yeah, that's following. No. Mind you, perhaps I should have went out, but I'm not certain how far or how many seconds it takes before it starts away. This is one of the other things I'm using this series for, just to show off one or two of the mods which are about. Okay, the combine isn't all the tractor and trailer, but follow me certainly is. Right. This is going to be fun. Told you it couldn't. Oh, shut up. Right, we'll start again. I could, of course, always turn the I've got to turn follow me off, which used to be, I think it's control F again. No, that's a good start. I should have been inside the cab, right? Control F. Yes. Get in and oh. Hold on. I see. Go shut up. Let's hope it follows. They're impatient to drive around here. I wish I'd get the AI so it actually overtake you when you're outside the road, instead of trying to drive through you. Good job I'm not doing a storyline, because I couldn't actually explain how one man band of a contractor suddenly got someone helping him. I also couldn't explain how it takes so long. Plus I should have done this first, but I don't think the Follow Me was out when I made the first episode of, or the last episode of this. So I'd already decided on what we were going to do next. '58, remember. You know what my memory's like. By the time we get there, it's going to be withered, I reckon. We may be about 40 to 50 minutes on this. If that's going on much past 40 minutes, I may just split this into two and we'll finish it off next time. The road we want is coming up. By the looks of it, just round this bend. And yes, I've been round the bend for years. Take it off cruise now, so we can have that down here. Just where this guy is walking, I hope he's not going to cross over. Well, we'll just decapitate him. Oh, crossing over here. That should be this one here. This should be the field we want now. We've got to find the entrance. Always fun finding the entrance. And I can't remember what the controls are for. See if it tells you. Follow me behind, wait, follow me. Right shift F. So I think what we will do is right shift F. No, he should be off a tile now. It may take a little while to do this field, but there we got all day. Unfold first. Now we need to. Don't tell me it's turned off again. That has. Never actually stays. Right. It's on. It's on. Everything's ready. Let's go. For a dusty old job. With a very small header. I think the size of the header. We will be doing this over 2 episodes. There was one just at top, just above where we were on 21 plus. I should have took that one. That's a very small field. I know some of you are saying, well, this is a small field. Yeah, but not quite as small as the field I was thinking of. But the map itself, here, explain it again, it's on Mod Hub. It's Alien Jim, and it's Mercury, which he did for 17, and it was a damn good map on 17. I'm going to say it's an even better map, I think. Well, no, I won't say it's a better map, but it's a very good map on 19. It hasn't got all the whistles and bells the 17 map had, but because modders still find a way through what they can and can't do with the engine. And what changes Giants are made. And they will, because let's face it, it's Giants' engine. They actually keep it quite well up to date. I find it hard now to believe it's the same engine which was on 11 and 13. The engine's been pushed to the limit several times. On 13, first of all, more realistic. I can't remember what was on 11 because I never really played 11. I didn't play more realistic on 13.0. On 15, because Soil Mod, which had been on 13 as part of more realistic, kept pushing the engine. 17, because it was Seasons, really did push it. Especially the way Relimus worked on it. They knew what they wanted to do, did it, then found out where the engine itself broke, then tried to fix that. One of the problems that took quite a while to get it on the console was a lot of the scripts they were using were very much custom scripts. Had to be, because what they want to do. And they're still working on it, and they're working on it for, well, they're not working on it for 17 obviously, no, but they are working on a version for 19, which I think is getting closer to first beta release. It's the way they talk, and they're really very chatty again on their site, which is always a good sign. I made myself known to him again, just to see if I can get back on the goodies of getting the early versions. Didn't do very well here, did I? How are we doing? 44%. 14%. 80% normally of the field harvested will complete it. You get about 20% it seems for taking the grain to the sell point. But it pays on harvest missions to cut everything, get the whole flaming lot. Can be very decent bonuses at the end of it. Yeah, I know it's reserved for contract work. We're doing contract work. Okay, not quite where we are now, but we are doing contract work. I'm making a real big zero turn in this. I think it's there. We'll find out anyway. Oh, if we missed a row. Oh, we missed a row. Look at that. Call yourself a farmer. Better come back and get that roll. It's money from my pocket. One thing I mustn't do as I did on the which one? Oh, Glen Isla, when we were contracting there. I'd done a big field. Left it after I'd got enough to complete it, but there was still quite a bit to harvest. Because when I come back the next time, it had been automatically completed because I got so far through it. I lost a lot of money. I reckon, half a trailer load of grain. There was that much left to do. Can't remember the field number, but I know which one it was. It was the one right near the sell point. The odd shaped one. That's better. We can... Well, it might be quicker if we do actually just cut into the field in odd places. 69% we soon have to empty out. Right, I decided I'll run till 40 minutes and see how we're doing then. We're now on 28 minutes. So I haven't got a farming series which is lasting longer than half an hour, or what I'm aiming for each mission. I think that's the biplane going over again, if you heard that. I hope I can get all the way through. I'll really just lift that, didn't I? Turn a lot quicker. Wow. I've got to hope I can get all the way up to the top. I need that over to go over one more. Better. 78%. These fields are well done. I like the fields on here. There are some interesting curvatures on them. Then we better empty it off when we get back. Oh, see how far down this side we get. We're 84% now. And we ain't a third of the way through this field yet. I think it's going to be another episode here anyway. Well, we'll have to do it before I come back again. We'll have to empty off. It's empty off, not do it. Yeah. I really must stop just rambling. God, look at that. Not something we harvest a lot in this country. We mainly chop it. It's silage. It's maize. Oh, look at 95%. We'll get it to the end here. We should be just on full. Try and get the spout out now. Ah, no, it's out. One of those ones you can't see whether it's out or not. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, sorry, cut it all anyway. Put the brake on and tab across to the tractor. Oh, the arm tractor uses a little bit on 1 or 2 contracts, but not that much. But the biggest thing about this map is the way that you can cut the hedges and fences down. Just let this go in there, see how much we've got. %, a long way to go yet. Yeah, we'll get one more trailer full and we'll call it for this one, and then come back and finish it off later. Oh, I've got the brake on, have I? Oh yes, we had the brake on. I can't remember, it might have been Chris said that pick the brake isn't quite as... God dear. Now we've got a problem. We're stuck ourselves good and proper. I wonder if I can push myself away from it, but doing that. Look at that. Oh, good job as a rental. I wouldn't want to do it with my own tractor. Alright, anybody want me to come and harvest for them? Using your equipment? Thought not. Don't think you trust me. Have a look outside for a little while. And the birds about, smoke coming at the building over there, and I think that one's actually outside the map. There's a lot of stuff outside the map. The smoke from there. It looks like a living area. Big radial tower up there, traffic on the road. It does look like a real area. Because the one beauty on this is you cannot damage the crops with contracts at the moment. It might change in at least I don't think it changed in the last patch. So No, it didn't. That's alright. Would have been a bit embarrassing if I'd have destroyed some of the crop. Oh, we're up to 35%. Oh dear. Oh, just another tickle in the fruit. The fun of getting older, the aches and pains and the odd tickles. It's going to be a good journey to South Point. Not certain which is the best way of doing it. We might try and go back roads if there's tracks that take us through. I've played it quite a bit, but I haven't played it enough to find out where the little shortcuts are. I'll begin to learn them on Riverview. Mind you, that's very similar to the 15 and 17 versions. I should be learning my way through there a bit. I played those a lot. I haven't played as many maps on 19 as I played on 15 and 17. I was notorious for doing just about every map that came out, it seemed. I've been very much, there's got to be ones that really tickle my fancy on 19. And all this series is a chance to do 4 or 5 episodes on a map and just see, give some idea what it's like. So I like this map. I am actually playing this one off screen at the moment. As a arable farmer only. I'd like to try that with Riverview, but I don't think you'd get very far. I think you need the animals because you need something to make some money with. Let me get back in the cab in a moment. I'm feeling the cold out there. Come on, see. I missed the end. Yeah, it did miss the end. As it looks like they've got the stuff coming at the back right now. And off the header. I think that's this one that had a big problem with it. Wouldn't show the debris coming off the back. Oh yeah, 74% already. Yeah, I think we're how are we doing on there? 45. Yeah, we're not going to finish this off this time, so we'll finish it off next time. And we'll do another fertilizer mission to another odd bit of the map, hopefully, to finish off. I'm going to hope I can get through back down this way again. Let's see if we can do it again. Because it's quite steep downhill there. I can confirm it is very steep downhill there. And the way I'm going now is steep uphill. Well, this way. Does make it for fun. Especially with the little bits of sort of more realistic in 19, it has made parts of it a lot harder. But it's still got unrealistic prices and still no inbuilt semblance of seasons. I don't mean the mod seasons, but just so you're not harvesting, sowing, weeding, different fields all at the same time. But then again, I just want perfection. The way I play, why should I want perfection? The way I go about things. Let's just get that done, that's better. One of the things using the one of the engine brake mods, which nearly takes away engine braking. My boy, that's actually called engine brake mod. It's a bit of a misnomer. Get that out because we're soon going to be having to stop again, and that will be where we end for today, I think. $97, $98. Yeah, probably I can count. 99 at the stop here. Put the brake on again. Tab across. I must have shut the engine off. Sorry that it still isn't on. Excuse me one moment. I want to just check something. Oh no! Oh, my engine start is off. One of that's still on, and it was shut down. We must have shut the thing down and forgot all about it. Good practice, especially with Yom's equipment. Right, that's been emptying off here. I'll just come out of careful one moment. Just do that. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, go on, subscribe. You really know I want you to. Yeah. Begging enough. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments section. I do read every comment, believe it or not, and I take note of them. What I do anything about them doesn't matter. I do read and take note. Right, now we'll turn that off there. And we'll finish off here. Oh yes, all the comment questions, I read them, I acknowledge them, and I try and reply to them. And with that, I think it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.